Yeah, I don't even like that, so. Be conscious of just taking out just as much as you're going to eat in that one sitting, too. Girl, again, parallel lives though, because I was just saying the other day, I was like, damn, I've been doing this chicken. I was like, I'm like literally legit able to brag on my cooking at this point. I think I'm like 2-3 years ago, I couldn't just do it in general. It's like certain things I was good at. You know, I had graduated to certain things, but now like I can generally come up with some shit. You know?
That's because you ain't scared. You go ahead and experiment.
Right, I do. I ain't scared.
I send you a picture of the what's left of this blueberry crumble that I experimented and made.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
It was so really good.
Oh my God.
Like, what did I do? Because it wasn't nothing but basically the 7-Up pound cake. T told me
Oh
he
my
could make him a
God.
cake. So I made the cake, but I deliberately put extra everything in it so I could try to eat blueberries.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Well, next time I see your ass, I want to taste that. What you just described to me.
Remnants of that.
Yeah,
Delicious.
it sounds like it. When you just said blueberry crumble, I'm like, and funny you said that because I immediately got the in the frame of mind of that pound cake y'all made, and I was like, oh. And then when you started describing, I was like, that's what the fuck it is. So, I want to taste that with blueberries in it. Oh my God.
You see it? Did the picture come through?
Oh, let me see. Yeah, girl, same here. The update bullshit. I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
I sent you a picture, and I know
it came through. Ooh. That look good. Oh my God.
You see it?
Yeah.
I told him in about 2 weeks I'm gonna wonder where these hips come from. Just remind me of
right. Because I'm gonna be like, how the hell? And,
right.
Yeah. And I act. And I.
Yeah, but bitch, you
Yeah.
7 pounds,
Yeah.
pound cake and blueberry.
Yeah, I still be acting like I don't know what the fuck. Like I did all this work and then where did these 7 damn pounds? Cause you know where the fuck it came from. You got all flex, you start flexing, you got your appetite back, and you rolled your bitch ass up in the McDonald's, got a fillet of fish cause you hadn't had one in a year and a half. And guess what? You know, it was delicious and you fucked up for a minute.
Right, and 2 weeks ago, from that date, you gonna figure out you gonna still be doing what you're doing. Like, oh
right,
God, I'm doing
right,
what the fuck happened?
right.
Hey, bitch, I'm late, but I've been
right.
Just understand.
Right. Right. Act like she don't know why it's called pound cake.
She thought you supposed to eat as many pounds.
Right. Right. That looks delicious. Well, you didn't make that. You didn't make one that big though. So you know don't be too hard on yourself. A personal pound cake.
Personal pound cake. That motherfucker is not personal. I keep forgetting to tell you, I drank some of that tea, whatever that is. I know I need to research it. I mean, it's just, I'm going to send you the package, the bag. I keep saying I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Shit, and I keep forgetting the guy sent me, you know, I just really want to support him. He was a little young brother, and he came to the show and gave me some samples. I don't know what, I don't know what I did to the bag. That young man gave me.
What was?
But, he a black self, you know, and he always so respectful. I said, I'm going to try to support him. But I just ain't never, drink the tea. Cake out of me. But I made some today, so I drank a cup of it. So I'm gonna see.
Oh, I thought you had tasted it before.
I did, but I didn't drink it. It don't have no taste.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't drink none, so
okay.
I finally said I'm gonna drink something to send them.
Okay.
Front then little stuff that I can't eat without some big ass glasses on. And it's basically.
While you talking, I just reached over to get my glasses because I'm like, I'm still gonna have to zoom it and need these motherfuckers.
So that it's supposed to calm you, and I swear I believe. In my mind, I believe it works.
Mm-hmm.
So because when I drank, I swear I was like, I don't know, placebo effect or what, but I swear.
Well, if it works, it works. It's different stuff work on different people bodies. You know.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's expensive, but he doing his own thing. It ain't him. It's somebody. I seen this tea. This girl was trying to sell me that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've seen that tea before.
Yeah.
But it makes them self-employed. And
right. Right.
A young dude from the west side, and he don't. I told him, I said, it's a shame I got you meeting me up here like.
Look, hey, he's slinging leaves. You got to do what
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's slinging leaves.
Gave me that damn bag beside met me up at home running.
Yeah, slang it. Because of update. I was just gonna say, because of update. Whatever problem, whatever glitches.
That thing just installed this morning. My phone is telling me low battery.
Girl.
It's red. It's literally red. I gotta come in and put it on the damn thing, and that's when the update finished.
Girl.
Fucking team.
So
how's the battery dead?
You ain't got to tell me. I told you I don't trust that. I'll be not updating for as long as I possibly can. And they do, at a certain point, they get to where you get sick of certain other glitches and you do the updating, but that ain't gonna do nothing but introduce your monkey ass to some new glitches they came with the update. So it's just it's a cycle, but they have to fight me every time. Cause I stay as long as I can with whatever previous edition. Cause you gonna have some glitches because they incorporate those glitches to make you feel like you need to update. Then that's when you get the update glitches that fuck you up to want to make you have to get the updated phone that they now finna sell.
Oh, everybody know that shit at this point.
Yeah.
They like, oh, them motherfucking phones.
Yeah, the phone finna change. Yep, the phone's finna get updated and finna come out. So everybody gonna have to, even if you ain't trying to be first in line, you gonna have to conform because your shit ain't gonna work right if you don't.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, because I took a picture of my last Snapchat. I never like actively went on Snapchat and did because I don't know how to use it, but I used the filters and I would post them with a filter or something like that. Just use the filter. But they had a thing last time on the last update. Usually it'll do whatever it does, and I don't never click agree anyway. So I just had whatever version I had and whatever happened. But this last update apparently for Snapchat was like, we've improved some whatever. You know how that go. We improved whatever. I was like, let me read what the fuck they doing. Because this time you got to click agree, right, to continue to use Snapchat. And I looked on there and it said around the second to the last paragraph, bitch, it basically said, we also gonna grab some of your shit and upload it publicly to the whole world at will, too. We know you gonna love that, right? They basically slipped that in. At the end, I was like, oh, nigga. I was like, so the new, everybody got that, okay this, you okay them to take your shit and put it wherever they want to at this point. And I was like, I took a picture. Oh, I can send you a picture. I'm sure it's still on my phone because I was going to post it and talk shit about it. But, yeah, I was like, oh, nope. And I put, I think I did post it. And I put, they going to get all y'all. Like, they going to get me too. They going to get me too, but not today. And I posted that shit. And it was like, we going to get to take your shit and whatever. And right now, if I go to the Snapchat thing, that screen will come up because I can't go no further. So now I can't use Snapchat. I'm like, whatever filters y'all see going to be shit I did a long time ago at this point and just never posted. It's going to be archived shit. Because I ain't gonna be having no new Snapchat shit. They ain't finna get the rights to my life to upload it to the world when and where they feel like it. Nope. No. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they send me something, a memory that I be really appreciating that it come up. But then at other times I be like, how you just gonna remind me of this motherfucker?
Right. Right.
But it's like you can't have it both ways.
Right.
But I ain't digging it.
Right.
They just don't care now. Everything is just they so old with it.
Yeah, they don't care.
Cause ain't nobody gonna not click.
Right.
That's what that joke.
Right.
If you click to a sign, yes, I have read
right.
it. We know we don't read that shit. We just give it up.
Right. Yeah.
They over here now, cause my motherfucker before I pull it off, cause Siri, that dirty bitch.
Yeah, she ain't shit.
Oh, I got that bitch calling me Beyonce though. After I got my update, she kept calling me audiology. She said you could change it. You could do something. So I asked, I said, Siri, how do I change my nickname? It said something about nickname. So I told that bitch Beyonce. She said, okay, from now on, I will call you Beyonce.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bitch, that's it.
But don't think y'all made up. That bitch got plans for your ass. She ain't.
No, we ain't made up. I'm just making the bitch. She ain't got no option.
Right.
But to call me Beyonce.
Right. Now she got.
She dissing me. She dissing Beyonce.
Right. Right.
Right. Oh, I know that bitch is dirty. Don't get me wrong. I try to warn you.
Yeah, don't trust.
Dirty bitch who wants you dead.
Yeah, don't trust her.
I don't trust.
They need to go on and make that movie, cause.
Right?
Yeah, that's the horror movie. That's the next horror movie. See that bitch come alive and want your family. She won't. You gonna get it. Yeah, she the serial killer.
Yeah, she the Siri.
We just wrote that bitch. We just wrote that bitch. Yeah. Siri 08 killer.
Siri killer.
Yeah, Lord.
It might even be a O apostrophe killer.
Right. Right. You're right. Look, coming out. This St. Patrick's Day.
Anyway, I ain't gonna stay on the phone. I just had to call and hear your voice and say, hey.
I'm glad. Where you on your way to? Kill him alive.
Huh?
Kill him alive.
Kill him alive. I shall skin them alive.
I don't want you to kill him dead. Just kill him alive.
I know, right?
Right. I love you. Have a good show.
Brother, I love him. I miss him.
All right.
At least like you said, I told you I'm glad she did come. Cause never would have even got a better.
Right. He missed out too. I told you Joe Tex came on when I had a music channel on. The song will come on. He'll be like, "That's my sister's song."
That's right. That's right, brother.
He's like, "That's my sister's song."
Water,
I'm
right?
like, "You so childish." He was like, "It is." Oh, and he asked me something about something you probably tell me be brief. He asked me about something you have, and so because I didn't see the video, I didn't know, but I know he was feeling some kind of way because he didn't like some dude had said something to you and made you feel like you should remember him and you didn't, and so he said he think you felt bad, was mad. He's like, I guess he's supposed to be. I don't know if he's supposed to be a veteran or something, but he made my. I don't know if she felt some kind of way. I don't like that. I was like, I know you don't. I was like, she's sensitive. She's sensitive. Okay, go pack. I love you.
Oh, well,
It's something they gave you for the dentist?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like what they give me to go to, because I guess to me, it ain't no damn anxiety. It's normal. I don't want to go to the motherfucking
Right.
dentist. But I guess, if your pulse is too fast or whatever.
Right.
So one time I was there and I guess my, pulse, this was years ago. I was somewhere and they said, look, I'm going to give you something to calm you down because we can't work on you if you, it's because all you motherfuckers be hurting me.
Right.
I'm bracing myself
Girl.
for shit,
Girl.
I can't help that my
Girl.
heart is getting ready because it know it's finna be
Right, and it ain't used to. I mean, it ain't nothing to get used to. You can say, you get used to the anxiety, but you're gonna always have the anxiety. It just be a part of your process. When I say get used to it, not emotionally get used to it.
That's taking a pill for no reason. So I didn't do it, and that's the habit I'm in. I never take the, and he always give me 4. And I told T, I say, this is proof that motherfuckers be trying to get you hooked
Yeah,
up.
they
What
do.
the fuck he give me 4 for? I
They
need
do.
2.
They do.
Let him tell it. One for the night before and one for the damn day of. And it carries over. Every dentist I went to gave me more than 2. It's always 4. So I always have some. I got like 3 and a half of them.
I told you I have a whole hydrocodone, Valium, and Vicodin because for that same reason. And it's everywhere. It's across the board. Doctors. Yeah, girl.
He ain't even started. He told me to get him filled a few days before I come.
Girl.
And I'm like, but the Vicodin, he said that's gonna be for the after.
Girl.
And I said to myself, I ain't gonna never use
And
it.
right, I didn't just say it to myself. I've said it to him. I say it every time. I say, matter of fact, one specific time, the last time, I remember him saying, and I say, it ain't new. We have this conversation every time. I'd be like, well, I really don't, because it usually starts with the assistant or whoever. And I'd be like, I really don't, like to take anything like that because, I don't want to, if I can get around it or whatever. And so it went from that to, well, why instead of 10 milligrams and why we'll just write you for the 7 milligrams. And I was like, well, I'm just saying I like to avoid that if I can. So then they still wrote it for the 7 milligrams, but for half the number of pills at that point. I'm like, okay, they want me to have it one way or another. So I was like, okay. So I ended up going to pick them up, didn't take it. Okay, because I took my damn, for medicinal, to actually use medicinally, you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck that. I'm just not going to. So I actually use those instead of, damn near everything. If it's something that I'm concerned with, I'll use that instead. And now, from what I'm learning shit about antibiotics now too, bitch. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, it's been just a whole lifetime of conditioning, right? Because after his prostate exam, he had I think they when they put the thing down his urethra, he got a UTI, right? So they gave him, huh?
So, yes, I know, urinary tract. From the equipment.
Yeah, so they gave him, right, which is common. So they gave him some antibiotics, right? And so, he don't think anything about it because we're all taught antibiotics is like aspirin. You just might got to make sure you take them all, right? So they gave him this antibiotic and it was a new one that I never heard of. I was like, why wouldn't they just give you an antibiotic that I always hear of? You know what I mean? So he looked it up, bitch. People have taken that damn thing. And the first night, like some people within hours, definitely within 3 days of taking it, their like ligaments and joints get weak. Like people's Achilles have just torn with them just laying literally in the motherfucking bed. He already has knee aches, throughout the course of the day. And we just been exercising. So, that's the only thing that's made it better. But I'm just saying, he already is concerned with having to miss work behind his knees. What if he would have taken that shit and just one night, the next morning, woke up and his shit was fucked up? And he wouldn't even know to attribute it to the damn antibiotic of all things. The antibiotic, it gotta be that strong? No, bruh. Keep it pushing, okay? Because it was getting better anyway, It's a UTI. I want to risk that for a urinary tract infection that'll just wear itself out after a week? No, bitch. So I was just really livid, but not surprised either. But I'm like, oh my God. So they just whipped out this antibiotic that has been fucking people's tendons and shit up. You know, and they don't think it's going to be an antibiotic that did that. They're going to think they pulled something, they exercised too hard, when they bent in the get out the tub or some shit, they're going to think that's what fucked them up. So think about the people that got fucked up and didn't even know that that's what it was from. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm so glad he is that dude. He's that Adele Jr. And he went straight to the internet and did research. And then we both started looking. I was like, that would be the worst ever. So, yeah, that was a no.
They literally, like, I'm telling you, like, years ago, I just got tired of shouting about them. You know, like pills. I done wrote blog after blog.
I remember that was one of some of the first blogs I remember you write back in MySpace. I remember you talking about that regularly, and it's a fact, you know.
It's real. It's like, you know, wow, like it don't really take rocket science. We just need to pay attention.
Yeah.
And they really do condition you.
Yeah.
They want you to take something.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's all about pushing those pills.
Yeah.
These drug dealers are the
Yeah.
pharmaceutical
Yeah, they
companies,
are.
and we are
They
all
are.
of us.
And that's the thing, bitch. Then, like you say, there are, because we have these conversations too. You know, we be having the same kind of conversation we do. And so he was like, you know, they'll give it to you and get you hooked on it. And then when you go back in looking for it, they side eye you like you a junkie.
That's right.
The shit that you gave me, really, nigga? Like, it's a dude that he worked with right now. And it's not Ambien. I don't know what it is, but he was having really bad insomnia. And nothing worked for him. Nothing over the counter, nothing anywhere. He even went through several things with his actual doctor, like about 3 or 4 things. And then he finally got to a 5th thing that actually worked. And I keep wanting to say Ambien, but that might not be it. So he finally got that for him, and it actually worked. So he got a 30-day supply. So for a month, he got the best rest he'd been getting, and who knows how long, because he couldn't function because he wasn't able to sleep, right? So he was able to get some sleep. So when he went back in to get a refill, they're like, oh, we can't give you a refill on this because I can't know what excuse they got him, but they started treating him like a junkie. And maybe he was getting addicted to it, but also, if you even look at it just from a patient's perspective, he finally found the one thing that actually got him some sleep too. So it's like a lose-lose situation. And now you looked at like you a damn junkie. It's just a whole fucking thing, girl. If I really want to piss you off, let me tell you about this dude that had been losing weight at his job. Had been losing weight. Matter of fact, I had told him specifically this time at the beginning of the year, he's like, that's a pretty bad cough. You need to get that looked at. Long story short, this motherfucker got stage 4 cancer. So he's looking real bad, you know, real frail and everything, right? So at a certain point, he was getting released from the hospital because a couple of guys was going to visit him. And he told me he was coming back to work. And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, he got to come to work. Girl, the current system at hand is so fucked up, right? He got to, if he's misses work for more than 30 days, he'll lose his insurance. Bitch, he got stage 4 cancer. What the fuck is he gonna do when he get to work? He's frail as fuck. So they found something for him to do, but I'm mad that they found something to do. I'm like, is that really a real rule? Like, how does that work? You know, that's not something that they have to worry about. But he works in some other part or whatever. And I'm like, so they got this guy, you know, practically crawling around at work so he don't lose his insurance, and he got stage 4. Like, they literally don't know how long this motherfucker got. Like, and this is like, and the reason why the hospital, you know, let him out, because there's nothing more they can do. But he got to go back to work. Is that what the fuck I'm hearing? I'm like, you know what? I was like, I can't. I'm just really, I got so much furor. And I always have, but more than ever for the whole pharmaceutical gang, the ring of them, because it's just infuriating. But anyway, go Pack. I'm sorry.
It's all right, because I'm feeling your energy.
Oh.
But all right, I'm getting ready to. And I took it off the thing, and it still ain't back up red. But I'm watching that battery. But I'm going to put it on the thing.
Yeah, you want it as full as possible when you kick off, when you set out, so.
What you say, babe?
You said you want it as full as possible when you take off, you know what I mean? You want your phone still.
Oh, well, we don't leave till tomorrow, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, get your pack on.
Yeah, I can call you back when I get through, because I don't plan on going nowhere.
Okay.
I plan on, so I can relax. That's, you know, once I'm packed, I'm relaxed. But because I got to do something to my nappy ass head. Once I get through with that, I'm good. You know, I'm good to go. And my time is mine. But that's why I told you. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call my damn sister. I did. So there. I ain't going to push it, though.
Okay. Well, I love you.
I already had the red light, but I'm good. Shit, it's good to hear your voice. You tell my brother I miss him. I'm going to make it my business to find some kind of way to see y'all asses in real soon. Because this is some bullshit right here. Good. Shit. But all right. I love you.
I love you too. Okay. I love you too.
All right.
Okay.